You think a birthday can't ruin a relationship? Try watching your own sister hijack your celebration, poison you with a cake you hate, and then turn the whole family against you. All in one night. I'm 31F, and 5 months ago, I went completely no contact with my younger sister, Lily, 29F. Yeah, full ghost mode. And if you think I overreacted, well, just wait. You'll see, my 31st birthday. Nothing fancy. I had explicitly told everyone, 8 people max, sushi, drinks, my milk bar cake, chill, low-key. I work 60 hours a week managing a Panera. Yes, the bread smells divine. Yes, the benefits are good, but honestly, I'm tired. Tired of schedules, tired of chaos, tired of everyone treating my life like an open audition for their entertainment. So this birthday, all I wanted was a quiet evening where I could sit, maybe sip a cocktail, and not have someone hijack my vibe. Then comes Lily, my younger sister, self-proclaimed queen of surprises. She says, "Sis, I got this. Trust me." And in a moment of absolute idiocy, I did. Big mistake. Day of the party. I walk into my friend Kayla's backyard. That part was fine. But then my brain physically stopped. 40 people. 40 people I don't even know. Some dude in a Spider-Man onesie handing out balloon animals. A literal bouncy castle. And in the middle of all this chaos, Lily, tiara, microphone, channeling her inner Oprah meets Grammys host. She spots me, shouts, "The birthday queen is here!" And the crowd loses it. Everyone's cheering, cameras out, phones filming, and me, I freeze. I hate being the center of attention. Hate it. My stomach is doing somersaults. Then I notice she's wearing my favorite dress. The one I explicitly said do not touch. Dry clean only, costs more than my car insurance. But hey, apparently, rules are for peasants, not sisters with a flair for theatrics. I go up to her, incredulous. "What the hell is all this?" Her response, and I quote, "Surprise. I figured a low-key dinner was boring. You needed something memorable." I blink, dead serious. "Lily, this is not what I wanted." Her face, full offense mode. Blink, blink, blink. Wow. Okay. Sorry for trying to make your birthday fun. Cue awkward silence. Then she spins back to the crowd and starts singing Happy Birthday. On key, then modulating like she's auditioning for Beyoncé. I want the earth to swallow me whole. Cut to cake moment. A monstrosity rolls out. 3 tiers, glitter macaroons, and a picture of Lily and me on top. On my cake. For my birthday. I whisper, "Where's the milk bar cake I asked for?" She beams. "This is better. I made it myself." Red velvet, walnuts, 2 things I've told her for years I cannot stand. My throat starts itching. Panic. Cue Jordan, my friend, running to the car for Benadryl. Chaos ensues. And then, the whisper. "Lily," to someone behind me. She's so ungrateful. I wouldn't have bothered if I knew she'd act like a brat. I turn, loud enough for everyone. "You know what? You're right. You shouldn't have bothered." Walk out. Car, drive through Taco Bell, nacho fries, crying, alone. And that, my friends, was the last time I spoke to her. Since then, the texts have been relentless. "Can't believe you're ghosting me over a cake. You embarrassed me. Mom says you owe me an apology." I ignore all of it. Fast forward 5 months. She invites me to her birthday. Full garden party. Dress code, white and lavender. I didn't go. Family loses it. Dad calls me petty. Mom says she meant well. Even Kayla says, it wasn't that bad. But you know that hot anger in your chest that just won't go away? Yeah, that's mine. Not just about the cake, not just about the party. It's everything. The not listening. The center of the universe syndrome. The way she's always managed to make me feel like I'm too sensitive. Here's where things escalated. She didn't just sulk. Oh no, she went nuclear. 2 weeks prior, she sends this ultra-cringy Canva invitation to everyone. Sparkles, flowers, selfie with a wine glass, caption, Lily's Garden Soiree. Come celebrate 30 years of fabulous like girl, please. I left it on red. Didn't RSVP. Day of the party, I went hiking. Phone on Do Not Disturb. Peace. Silence. Around 3 p.m., check my phone. 46 missed messages. Family group chat blowing up. Highlights. Where's OP? Thought she'd at least show up for her only sister. It's not always about you, you know. Then the Instagram post. Her blowing out candles on a lavender cake. Caption, celebrating with those who actually care. The villain narrative is in full swing. I respond calmly. I never said I was coming. Please leave me out of this. Her reply, so you're really going to ghost your own sister over one birthday party? Grow up, OP. I don't respond. Then comes the classic mom guilt bomb. Your sister's trying. Can't you just move past this? You've always been difficult. Ding, ding, ding. Flashback to childhood. Me sent to my room for starting arguments, while Lily would lie, break stuff, and skate free. Of course, I let it go. I tried to. 2 weeks later, dinner with Kayla. Casual, sipping sangria. Then she drops the bomb. Lily said you're actually cutting her out forever. Excuse me? She told you that. Yeah, she said you blocked her on everything. She's kind of freaking out. I explain, I didn't block her. I muted her. Big difference. Cue the spiral of rage. Then I check Instagram. Lily and Kayla brunching. Caption, nothing like a Lil Mimosa gossip with your real ride or die. I text Kayla. So, your bestie is with my sister now? She's like, she just needed someone to talk to. I'm internally screaming. Losing both my sister and my closest friend over something I never asked for? Fantastic. Days later, a literal handwritten, scented letter arrives from Lily. Bath & Body Works warm vanilla sugar. She writes, Dear OP, I know you think I ruined your birthday, but from my side, I was showing love the way I know how. I'm sorry. I miss you. Love, your little sis. I did not respond because it wasn't a real apology. It was a performance, posted on her story. Caption, sometimes you just got to love people even when they don't love you back. At that moment, I hit block. Instagram, messages, phone, all of it, out of self-respect. Weirdness continues. Trader Joe's. I bump into cousin Hannah. Small talk then. You and Lily still not talking? She's been really broken up about it. I blink. She continues. Well, she came to my vision board brunch last Sunday and you came up. She told everyone you abandoned her and thrive on drama. Cool. Paid for my mochi, left. But the hits keep coming. Mom calls. Twice. Then texts. Please come to Sunday dinner. It's important. Normally, I dodge family dinners like expired coupons. But this one? Different. I go. Big mistake. Family ambush. Living room. Full intervention. Mom. We need to talk. This distance has gone on too long. Me. You mean the distance I created because she hijacked my birthday and gave me an allergic reaction? Dad jumps in. We get that it hurt, but can't you just talk it out? Me. Why is it always me who has to be bigger? Why not ask her to be a decent person for once? Cue Lily crying. Reality TV level sobbing. I just wanted you to feel special on your birthday. Oh, honey, it wasn't just the cake. It was everything. The manipulation, the performative victim act, the golden child energy that has been my entire childhood. Aunt Michelle gasps. Mom says, "We're just trying to have a calm discussion." I laugh. Oh, I'm sorry. Is my tone upsetting? Maybe next time, schedule an intervention with donuts and banners. Uncle Ron. You girls are lucky. Some siblings would kill for this kind of bond. Bond? Trauma tether, you mean? Eventually, I stand. You know what? I'm done. With her. With this. Grab keys. Leave. Lily yells after me. You're not mad at me. You just hate yourself. Yep, that's my sister. Hijack birthday. Perform on Instagram. Gaslight in front of the family. Blame me for all of it. Drive to McDonald's. Large fries. Diet Coke. Dashboard staring contest. Realization hits. She needs me to be the villain. Because if I'm not the bad guy, she has to look at herself. And she can't do that. So yeah, no regrets. NC mode activated. Family texts ignored. Workouts. Spicy romance novels at 2 a.m. Life goes on. My own peace, my own sanity, my boundaries. So, a couple of weeks after my dramatic NC declaration, the universe decided to serve me an unexpected plot twist, because apparently, peace alone wasn't enough. Enter Dad in the storage unit, he calls one afternoon. I stare at the screen for a solid minute before picking up. Hello? Hey, kiddo. I need you to help me with something important. My first thought, Wi-Fi reset. Maybe a Home Depot run. You know, classic dad tasks. Nope, storage unit. From Grandma's house. Beige doors, that weird chemical smell may be haunted. Dad's all cheerful about it, like he's not about to drop a family skeleton on me in 27 degrees Celsius heat. We get there, start sorting boxes. Christmas 2009 kitchen stuff. Then one ominously labeled box. Lily's old room. My stomach clenches. I open it. Nothing suspicious yet, just toys, old notebooks, a bunch of memorabilia. Then Dad finds a small floral tin, opens it. My life pauses. Inside, a stack of folded letters. The kind of letters you think you've lost, or thrown away, or tucked into an old drawer in vain hope that someone remembers. I pick up the first one, dated 2005. From me to my mom. I was 12. Mom had left for 3 months to take care of her sister's health in Texas. Barely any contact. I wrote letters every single day. Poured my 12-year-old heart into words no one ever read, except apparently someone did. Lily. Stole them. Every single one. Opened, taped back together, sometimes scribbled over, failed attempts at a fake reply. My hands are shaking. My jaw is locked. Are you kidding me? Dad just stands there, quietly, probably regretting showing me this treasure trove of betrayal. Eventually, he nods. Found them after we moved Grandma's stuff. Didn't know how to bring it up. Figured you were already done with Lily. Done with Lily. Little did he know I was way past done. My chest goes cold. This was never about a cake. Or a birthday. Or Instagram posts. This was decades of calculated selfishness and manipulation. And the worst part? The parents let it happen. Taped to the bottom of the tin box, a drawing. Me, Mom, Dad holding hands. In childish handwriting, come home soon. I miss you. I hand it back to Dad, asking quietly, she's been doing this forever, hasn't she? He nods. I leave without saying goodbye. Silent fury fueling every step. That night, I pull out old journals. School awards that never made it to the fridge because Lily's trophies always overshadowed mine. Notes, cards, memories, all the little things erased by her performative golden child act. She wasn't just inconsiderate. She was strategically erasing me from our shared narrative since childhood. 2 days later, a family-wide email lands in my inbox. Not a BCC, everyone in two-line. Family healing weekend. Cabin upstate, no phones. No Wi-Fi. Nature, deep conversations. Basically, come sit in a circle and spill your soul while Lily plays guru. I laugh. Literally cackle. My mom replies with, "So proud of you, Lily, for taking this step." Aunt Michelle. OP, I hope you'll come. Spoiler, I didn't. Instead, I booked a solo weekend in Chicago. Museum passes, deep dish pizza, zero lies, zero drama, freedom, peace, my sanity intact. Meanwhile, back at the cabin, Lily's apparently hosting Survivor Family Edition. Everyone shares their secrets. Aunt Michelle admits opening Grandma's mail. Mom confesses pawning her wedding ring in a rough patch. And then, Lily, she drops this bomb. I once helped OP get passed over for a job. The room goes silent. Apparently, when I applied to the same PR firm she worked at in 2021, she subtly sabotaged me. Told her boss I was unreliable, aggressive, not a team player. Casual coffee break gossip, apparently. She brags about it. Laughs about it. My cousin films it and sends it to me immediately. And me, I take the video. Email it to her former boss. No caption, no explanation. Just facts. Lily just torpedoed her own narrative. Karma served cold, and honestly, it tastes a little like justice. 3 days later, the fallout. She's let go. Not because I asked. Not because I schemed. Because she exposed herself. And now the family is predictably outraged at me. Mom calls vindictive. Dad lectures about being the bigger person. Lily, of course, drops the favorite girl guilt trip voicemail. Classic manipulation. But here's what I've realized. Family is not entitlement. Shared DNA doesn't automatically grant a seat at your table. I spent decades playing dead, ignoring the jabs, laughing off digs, letting her rewrite history. And now I flipped the script. I'm dangerous. I'm not a doormat epilogue. Well, 3 months later, Lily freelancing somewhere on Fiverr, probably dreaming up the next chance to undermine someone. Mom still sends guilt texts. Kayla and I had a long, awkward dinner, civil, not close, perfectly fine. Me? I started my own business. Laptop, clients who actually value me, zero emotional manipulation. And the pièce de resistance? Last week I bought myself a Milk Bar cake. Ate it alone. No bouncy castles. No Spider-Man balloon animals. No surprise red velvet disasters. Just me, my favorite cake, and actual peace. And it was glorious because for once I wasn't performing for anyone else. I wasn't defending my boundaries. I wasn't apologizing for existing in my own right. I was just living, and if that makes me an expletive, fine, but at least I'm not the emotional punching bag anymore. And for once, in my 31 years, I get to actually enjoy my life without a golden child casting shadows over it. After all the chaos, I finally sat back and looked at my life without the constant interference, drama, and manipulation that had defined my relationship with Lily for decades. It wasn't just about the birthday party or the red velvet cake with walnuts I was mildly allergic to. It was about a lifetime of being sidelined, dismissed, and forced to play the peacekeeper while she stole the spotlight, twisted stories, and acted like the golden child. I realized that family doesn't automatically mean unconditional emotional safety. Blood is not a guarantee that someone will respect your boundaries, acknowledge your feelings, or treat you fairly. Sometimes being family just means having shared history, and that's it. You can honor that history without sacrificing your well-being. The milk bar cake I finally bought for myself wasn't just dessert. It was a symbol of reclaiming my joy, my space, and my choices. Eating it alone, in peace, with no bouncy castles, no forced smiles, and no one else dictating the narrative, felt like freedom. For the first time in years, I felt seen, not by my family, not by Lily, but by myself. I learned that self-respect is not selfish. Choosing boundaries is not cruelty, it's survival. People who are unwilling to take responsibility for their actions will try to make you feel guilty for protecting yourself. The anger, the frustration, the pain, they're real. But they're also evidence that you're reclaiming power over your own life. Lily's posts, her letters, her confessional circle, they were all attempts to control the narrative, to paint me as the villain. But I don't live for her story anymore. I live for mine. And mine is about growth, independence, and learning to prioritize my happiness over performing emotional labor for someone who has consistently taken without giving. If there's one takeaway from all of this, it's simple. You can love yourself and still walk away from toxic patterns, even when it involves family. Boundaries are acts of courage. Respecting your own needs is a radical form of self-love. And sometimes, the healthiest thing you can do for yourself, and even for the people around you, is to step back and let them see the consequences of their actions without you enabling them. Life isn't perfect, and some family bonds may never be repaired. That's okay. What matters is that you reclaim your peace, your joy, and your dignity. For me, that meant no more birthday disasters, no more red velvet nightmares, no more being the scapegoat in a performance for Instagram likes. It meant my cake, my rules, and my life. And for anyone watching, reading, or listening to this story, don't feel guilty for choosing yourself. Don't apologize for taking up space, for eating the cake you actually wanted, for prioritizing your own mental and emotional health. You are allowed to walk away from chaos. You are allowed to protect your energy. You are allowed to live your life without being everyone else's emotional punching bag. So I'm still NC with Lily. I'm still enjoying my independence. I'm building my own business, spending time with real friends like Qley, and creating a life that's mine. And that milk bar cake? It was the sweetest victory, not because it was perfect, but because it was mine. Sometimes love isn't about forgiving everyone. Sometimes love is about loving yourself enough to say no, to close the door, and to finally take your seat at your own table.